G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Happy Friday, it's Jimmy Trades here for your Friday chart walkthrough. We're going to have a look at the ES short I took yesterday. We'll do a bit of a review or a recap of that trade. And also there is a giveaway we are running today as well. So we'll go and check that out and then we'll jump into the calendar and over to the charts, of course. So first of all, let's jump over to what are we going to look at? Let's have a look at the giveaway first. Okay, so we are running a Unicorn University giveaway, 1 month free membership to Unicorn University. So head over to my Twitter and follow the steps here to enter the giveaway, and we'll be drawing the giveaway later this afternoon. So it'll be in the PM at some stage. All right, and we'll be drawing the winner on Twitter. So head over to Twitter if you want a chance to join Unicorn University for a month for free. Share it around with your friends, your trading buddies, and follow the steps to enter. Let's head over to the calendar here. Okay, what do we got? Friday. We have 8:30 news, which is great. Core PCE price index, month on month. So looking for positions after 8:30, which is great. I like when we have the 8:30 news. So medium to high probability trading conditions today, in my opinion. All right, let's head over to the charts. Now, before we get into the charts too deep, we just want to mention that we are on our path to 1,000 subs on the Jimmy Trades channel. But I need your help to get there. And once we get there, we are running a My Funded Futures giveaway. We are under 200 subs to go. So if you can please sub to the channel, like the video, comment, and be sure to share the channel with your trading buddies. Let's push the channel far and wide. Your support is greatly appreciated. All right, let's check out NQ here. NQ on the daily, we have a bearish breaker, which price is respecting. And we have all this low resistance liquidity down here as well, up for the grabs. So I would anticipate today that we might see prices continue to fall here. We have Monday put in the high of the week. We've had a sell-off every day since. We do have no wick to the high side on the open here, but I'm not sure we'll see TGIF today where we might actually get price to come higher, but especially with this low resistance liquidity through here, I'd be looking at this as the draw, starting with this low here. Moving down to the hourly. We obviously see this huge move here. We are changing the state of delivery, price moved lower, and we've continued to respect the bearish PD arrays. As we pushed up into this bearish FEG here, can see that we respected the midpoint of that. We weren't able to break through, and price continued to move lower again. And you can see the open here. There's no wick to the high side, but you know, whether we will reach back up to there today, we will find out, I guess. But again, respecting bearish PD arrays as we're moving down. Again, a little tap in there, or equal highs. Might be equal highs, but you know, there could be a draw here as well. So I'll be looking to see if price is able to push back into or move higher here. Do we push back into this bearish FEG? Do we respect these opposing candles? If we respect these opposing candles, therefore we would see price run higher before continuing to move lower. So that's what I'll be looking for. Or potentially we do move through, we might displace through here, get a change in the state of delivery. But this is the level here I'll be watching as we come into New York Open. Heading over to ES. Let's move out to the daily. And just a reminder, guys, that my funded futures are increasing their fees in the new year. In January, their prices of their evals are going up. If you want to take advantage of the current pricing and be grandfathered in, then I recommend purchasing those evals before the end of the year. Remember to use code Jimmy to get the best available discount. Keep an eye out, because there may be, I've heard some whispers, there may be a Christmas special, but there's no guarantee on that. But just keep an eye out for it, and just remember to use code Jimmy. You can always get 50% off with Apex using code Jimmy when they're not running a sale. So you can always look to get 50% off any Apex accounts as well. Okay, so let's have a look at ES for a second. So if we roll back, we're going to have a look at this trade recap, okay? So I did have a bullish bias as we went into the market, into the AM session, coming out of a bullish FEG. We were located at a swing low. We had a reaction to that level, right? As we drop down to the hourly, we were seeing this swing point close back inside the range. Very nice closure. We started to get a change in the state of delivery. So this was the level that I was interested in price respecting. As we came into open, we started to see this sort of formation here. So we now have a swing point candle into the bearish FEG. All right. So this was where I was interested in looking. And if we drop down to the 5 minute, I was watching this. So if I turn on, okay, so I like to use this indicator because I can see the hourly candle formation, and what I'm looking for is this swing point candle is going to close inside the range of the previous candle, and that's what I'm looking for here. We already can identify a breaker at this point in time. It's not a breaker plus FEG yet, obviously. I also look for a single FEG in the leg that takes liquidity. I want to see that. And as we scoot forward, we get a closure below the breaker. We've inverted this FEG here as well, but we don't have an FEG aligned with the breaker just yet. Next candle, there is the tiniest FEG here, but it does exist. Okay, so now everything's confirmed. So what I wanted to see as I came into this trade, and I've been watching it for a little while, I wanted to see another candle closure below the breaker. Just because of this candle closing back inside, I wanted to see us with a nice closure below. And that's what we got here. So at this point in time, that's when I set my limit order. And I always set my limit orders just slightly in front of the breaker. Then I get filled. I get filled and I nearly get stopped out at the same time, because my stop was here. Now, I know I said I had a bullish bias, but this is where I was looking at the signatures in price, particularly on the hourly. Then the narrative and logic is what allowed me to get into this position. We had the change in the state of delivery is where my target was, okay? Because if we were going to remain bullish on the day, this is the level I wanted to see respected. So I'm in the trade now, very close to being stopped out. We hold our nerve and we reach TP. We can see what happens straight away as well. There's that bullish change in the state of delivery. There's a reaction there. I actually think I did front run that slightly because I didn't want to see price pause here and then, you know, not get me my TP. So price did in fact come down and react. We can see straight away there was a reversal back up to the breaker. I mean, you can see how strong the breaker is, right? Because we then move straight back to 2R again. So you could have got back in this trade if you really wanted to. So yeah, that's the logic behind the trade I took. That's why even with a bullish bias, I took a bearish trade, because I was leaning on the narrative and logic, and I was reading and being subjective to price, which I believe is very important. You've got to be subjective to price. So moving back out to the daily, let's clear the chart and see what we're in store for today. I'm definitely looking for price to reach into this bullish FEG. And if price reaches in and has a nice reaction here, then we might even see some sort of reversal. This may also, ES may then help NQ turn around as well. But these lows here are really what stands out to me now. This to me looks like the draw. These relative equal lows, smooth edges. Okay, so if price invalidates this bullish FEG, then I'll be looking for price to reach for these lows. So I'm going to sit bearish today as well on ES. Back to the hourly. Obviously the bullish change in the state of delivery was disrespected during the PM session. We can see how price did respect it. Okay, you know, multiple touches before finally it broke through. We had the breakdown through here, and then price tried to go higher, was unable to, and we've continued to move lower. So same idea as we've got on NQ. I want to see this level here. If price runs higher, I want to see if this level here can be respected, and price to move lower, or maybe we just keep selling off. So overall bearish for ES. I'll just leave it on the hourly for CL for the moment. We did have the idea that we were looking for price to reach the highs here, especially with this candle standing out the way it does. That didn't happen. We were looking for a reversal. Price moved up. We can see the reaction here. So let's move out to the daily. So that was the 50% level of the previous day's wick. And we can see how price reacted to that. Let's clear everything off here. Actually, okay. Back to the hourly. So okay, there we go, that's better. All right, so we can see what happened here. This is our point of interest because we weren't at a swing high, we weren't at a FEG. Okay, so we were using this as a point of interest, and that's what I actually wanted to see, you know, how price would react to that level. And what do we get? We get a swing point closure at this level. Candle closes back inside the range, immediately sells off. Unfortunately, there was no bearish entry function at this level. Otherwise, I would have been looking to take it. Let's see, once we moved through this level, price tried to come back through, but it respected the opposing candles, moving lower. And again, we see the same deal here. We're getting respect of these opposing candles. We're pushing through this bullish FEG here on the daily at the moment. So I'll be looking to see if this does get mitigated. For then we're probably looking to head towards this level. Not today, I don't think we'll get there today, but you never know. So that's the bullish FEG. That price is currently resting at. So I want to see price, if we respect this level, we can look for potential change in the state of delivery here. And that would then flip my bias. But until I see the change in the state of delivery, we're just heavy on the bearish order flow. And you can see that we're on the sell side of the curve here. So I'm going to remain bearish on oil until such time as we see a change in the state of delivery. Okay, moving over to Euro futures. So looking for price to respect the 50% level yesterday of the previous day's range, and it did do that. And I wanted to see this low swept just here, and we've had that sweep today as well. So I'm looking for price to be bullish, and if we drop to the hourly, I want to see if we have a change in the state of delivery. We have a nice swing point candle closure, and there was a 5-minute entry function through this period. However, it was in the dead gap zone between Asia and London. So if you only trade kill zones, you wouldn't have taken that position. We do have a change in the state of delivery right here. We swept the low, great little sweep, and then we have displacement. So I want to now see this level respected. If this level remains respected, then we can look for price to head higher. We have our high resistance liquidity, and on the other side of price, low resistance liquidity. So this certainly looks like a nice draw. And this is a really good example of accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So bullish today for Euro futures. Gold, let's have a look at gold. A lot of stuff going on there, isn't there? Daily. So it looks like the daily might have found some support here, but what I will be looking for is the 50% of yesterday's seller's wick. I'll be looking for price and seeing how price reacts here. Overall, I'm still bearish on gold because we've got a draw here and price did close through this bearish FEG. This bullish FEG. Okay, we did get a strong close through. There was no wick, no reaction. We closed clearly through this level. Again, we'll be looking to see price test that level. So I'm gonna run with bearish bias today. Let's quickly drop to the hourly. For a change in the state of delivery. Don't really have one just yet. Nothing clean anyway. We do have price respecting these opposing candle here. So that's something to watch for as we push up into a bearish FEG, which is also in a premium of the range. We had a nice swing point candle closure here. And that we, again, another example of insight to order flow. So I'll be watching for something similar here as we enter New York AM into this bearish FEG. Let's move over to Dixie. All right, so been watching this bullish breaker here, support price, and it looks like we are getting that move higher. We did have a small move, a small retracement back into this range here. And looking to target the -2 to 2.5. So I'm going to stay bullish on Dixie. YM continuing its move lower. We're looking for this low here. Looks like we're mitigating the bullish FEG here. So moving lower for YM. Bias complete for Russell. Although I would like to see this low taken before we get that reversal. And this low is also into a bullish FEG, so we'll be keeping an eye on that. So I'm going to stay bearish on Russell until we see this level taken, or if this level creates a change in the state of delivery on our hourly time frame. So GBP, we got, oh wow, we actually had the exact move we were looking at yesterday. Moved up, tested the 50% level of the previous day's range, and we've now completed that bias. So what a good move. Wow. Wasn't expecting to see that. So we've taken this low here now. So we can look to have a bullish bias and see if price wants to fill most of this gap here. We have a change in the state of delivery just yet? Certainly do. Right through here. We've got an FEG. So we have displacement through this level. So we'll see what happens when price reaches up here. See if we get a reaction. Okay, moving over to Bitcoin. It's looking a little sad right now. Back down to 94,000. It looks like we might see a bearish daily unicorn potentially here. If we continue to move low and close through, we'll have our aligned FEG here. There is these lows here, this low resistance liquidity. You know, we could see price fall as low as here. What did we get to? 108,000. If we do get to these lows, I'd love to see a reversal here, but this also stands out for me, this low resistance liquidity through here. It's just so clean in multiple touches. How about Ethereum? So Ethereum currently in a daily bullish FEG. It is respecting that at the moment. Also sweeping the low here. It'll be good to see price reach back up into this FEG at least, and then see what sort of reaction we get at this level. Right guys, let's wrap it up there. Moving forward for next week with Christmas and the like, I might do a stream one day. Just working out, maybe we'll do a back testing session or something if anyone's interested. Let me know in the comments if there's anything you'd like to have a look at. Maybe we can just look at some concepts, do a stream where we just look at some concepts one day next week. Obviously, it won't be Tuesday or Christmas Day because we celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve in my house. And then obviously Christmas Day, a lot of people will be celebrating as well. So maybe we look at next Friday or something like that to do a stream and we look at some concepts. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, what you'd like to have a look at. If you think it's a good idea, please let me know. Please remember the Unicorn University giveaway. Jump over to the Twitter and follow the steps to enter that. And help me get to that 1,000 subs, guys. Please sub to the channel, like the video, and comment. It all helps. I appreciate all your support, guys. Have a fantastic Friday. Have an awesome Christmas. If I don't get on before then, I hope you all of you have a fantastic Christmas with your friends and family. Thanks very much for all your support. I really do appreciate it. All right, guys. Take care. Bye for now.